Hi everyone, this is Gia, and today I'd like to speak a little bit about the progress that I've seen in since joining Devon's Schools and how that has impacted my business and how that has impacted so many different aspects of how I carry myself in my business and how I go about things. And firstly, I'd like to mention the finance aspect. So the amount of money that we made. So I think I covered the cost of the course like 5 times just in January. And I made $3,000 from just one of the students that I got for my online homeschool with this course. And then another thing is that I have my mom has a business as well, and in her business, only in courses that she sold, she made $2,222, and that was just this month. And she also sells machines, so that was another thing that we worked on in the community, which is so supportive and amazing. They basically took me, we had a session one day where we spent an entire hour, and the like all of the members are so supportive, and they assisted me and they helped me with the e-commerce pages that we had and what we needed to do. After that, now we have sales on the site. Just the other day we had a sale for $1,500 of a machine, and that's happening consistently. So basically we've made back so much of the money that we've spent, like, I can say easily say 10 times. And it's not just about the money, it's also about the experience that I've had with Devon, because so many times when you join a course like this, it's so much about joining and so little about what happens afterwards. But I'm part of this community, and there's so much of assistance. There's challenges that we get to have as well, where we get to be taken through. We get to post our updates and basically compete with other people, and that's just so much of fun. Another thing is that, Devon gives everything, and he takes personal interest in your success. And I think that has been a huge, huge changing factor for me because, for example, he'll take you through your landing pages and let you know exactly what you need to change. And there was just, I'll say, 3 or 4 things that I needed to change, that Devon spoke to me about. I was still working on the landing page. Just from that, I got literally all of my clientele. And then another thing was just like the small little tips that he gives you on how to change the headlines, in your ad copy. Just from that, I'll tell you, the one day we got so many leads from just that there were 40 leads on Google and another 40 on Facebook just from the headlines. I mean, I'm not even learning Facebook ads from Devon, but just from that advice itself on how to write good ad copy. Um, I had 80 leads in just one day. And another thing about the course is that it's really easy to follow. So it's simple. Before I joined, I was following all these people on YouTube. I thought, okay, let me try to figure this out myself. Let me get through this on my own. And what happened was that, there was just so many things that people had said that was so unnecessarily complicated, and I ended up being so overwhelmed. There was so much in my mind that I had to just hold in my head and try to figure out what to do. And now I just have a clear course of what I need to do. So if I need to start an ad, I know exactly, okay, this is how the ad copy is going to look. This is how the ad groups are going to look. Here's what I need to do. Here's how I got to run my retargeting ads. And, the advice that we get from Devon on those coaching calls in the community is life changing. And there are other people that assist as well, that will guide you through, who are like, the older students that have gone through this, that will guide you just from like one thing that one of the students said, which was to follow up with my leads, and Devon was also talking about that. I basically achieved like so much more business from there. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't think it was that important. I connected with them. They got to know about me. They got to hear my voice. It was so different from just an email or just a WhatsApp message, and I got the kind of, there's so much out there about how to market how to speak, how to write copy, how to understand your audience. And it's always been so overwhelming for me. I've never really been able to take that information and make the difference that I wanted to make in my business. And what Devin does is literally from the first module, he teaches you how to understand your audience and how to apply that to your marketing. And that has truly changed how I market, and I've become so much more confident. So I really, really cannot stop talking about the changes that Devin has made in my business, and I've seen this for many other people. And if you're looking for a course that basically takes you through things in an easy way, simplifies things, takes your needs into consideration, then don't waste any time. Don't do what I did, which was go and buy another course and then realize, okay, this isn't working for me. And another thing is, obviously, I did put in a lot of work, and I did make it my dedication. And I said, I'm going to make this work. I'm going to use this to the best of my abilities. And I think that's very, very important as a student. And if you are speaking to Devin and if he's helping you, then he will also tell you that. So this is my review. And thank you very much for listening.